Yes. Wala pa namin sa
all this we bring to our Lord Jesus Christ, your Son, who lives and reigns with you in the kingdom of His Lord, one God.
Good morning. Attendees on this activity are the following: Engineer Jose Angelo S. Caragdag, BAC Chairperson.
present.
Engineer Enrique A. Junicio, BAC Vice Chairperson. Engineer Julieto R. Ibarra, BAC Member. Engineer Alex B. Oliver, BAC Provisional Member. Ms. Rowena S. Neliasca, BAC TWG Member. Ms. Katrina Marie J. Sa, BAC Secretariat Member. Engineer Roy L. Gianan, BAC Member. Mr. R.J.P. Yanga, BAC Secretariat Member. Engineer Maria Lucia Arequejo, BAC Secretariat Head. Ms. Marieta P. Masaganda, BAC Secretariat Member. Engineer Maria Lucia Francia Malu R. Apin, BAC TWG Head. Engineer Maria Aurea Mildred Romualdo, BAC Member. Engineer Patrick Lawrence P. Malagueño, BAC TWG Member. Engineer Sherdan G. Longus, BAC TWG Member. Engineer Ray Adrian Bonavente, BAC TWG Member. Engineer Sara M. Azurin, BAC Secretariat Member. Engineer Sheila C. Alvarez, BAC TWG Member. Ms. Maria Arabella K. Fajardo, BAC TWG Member. Miss Marcia Eroero, COA Representative. Miss Melinda P. Poliantes, BAC TWG Member. Mr. Ray P. Pignon, BAC TWG Member. Miss Julie Ann Gochango, front. And yours truly, Janet P. Moraño, BAC Secretariat Member. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Kat and Miss Janet. So today is Monday, February 5, 2024. So welcome to DPWH Camarines Sur first, DEO opening of bids for 6 infrastructure project. So also, we are live at Facebook, at YouTube, sorry, in compliance to Department Order 06, series of 2024. YouTube live streaming posting, video uploading of DPWH procurement activity, and post-contract our disclosure reporting. So also we have here observer, COA representative, Ma'am Marcia. Good morning po. And we also have here representative from the bidder, Jopen Construction. Ma'am, good morning. So today we have here 6 BAC members, including me as their BAC chairperson. I hereby declare a quorum. Total number of 6 members are here present today, and this opening of bids called to order at 10:23 in the morning. So we will now proceed with the conduct of opening of bids for contract ID number 24FD0016, 24FD0017, 24FD0018, 24FD0019, 24FD0020, and 24FD0021. But before we start, I would like to inform everyone that opening of bids will be conducted by the members of the BAC, to be assisted by the BAC TWG and the BAC Secretariat. So today we have here scheduled 6 infrastructure projects subject for the opening of bids. So for project number 1, contract ID number 24FD006, construction of multipurpose building, Serranzana, Sipocot, Camarines Sur, with approved budget for contract amounting to 4,949,974 pesos and 30 cents. The scope of works is a construction of multipurpose building, and the contract duration is 150 calendar days. Pickup license should be C and D to small b for general building. And tender document is 5,000 pesos. May I request? Okay, let's proceed to the next project. So for project number 2, 24FD0017, construction of multipurpose building, covered court, Aras, Sipocot, Camarines Sur, with approved budget for the contract amounting to 4,949,985 pesos and 48 cents. Scope of works is construction of multipurpose building. Contract duration 150 calendar days. Pickup license C and D to small b for general building, and tender documents is 5,000 pesos. For project number 3, the contract ID number 24FD0018, construction of multipurpose building, Bulawan Junior, Lupi, Camarines Sur. Approved budget for the contract amounting to 4,949,944 pesos and 98 cents. The scope of works is construction of multipurpose building. The contract duration is 150 calendar days. A pickup license is C and D to small b for general building, and tender document is 5,000 pesos. For project number 4, contract ID number 24FD0019, construction of multipurpose building, Upper Omon, Ragay, Camarines Sur. Approved budget for the contract 4,949,940 pesos and 02 cents. The scope of works is construction of multipurpose building. The contract duration is 150 calendar days. Pickup license C and D to small b for general building. Tender documents is 5,000 pesos. So for project number 5, contract ID number 24FD0020, Construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Laguio, Ragay, Camarines Sur. Approved budget for the contract is 4,949,983 pesos and 72 cents. Scope of work is construction of multipurpose building. Contract duration 150 calendar days. Pickup license C and D to small b for general building and 5,000 pesos for tender document. And for the last project, contract ID 24FD0021, construction of multipurpose building, Simeon, Tycangco, National High School, Barangay Apad, Ragay, Camarines Sur. Approved budget for the contract is 4,949,937 pesos and 16 cents. The scope of work is construction of multipurpose building. Contract duration 150 calendar days. Pickup license C and D to small b for general building. And tender documents amounting to 5,000 pesos. So may we now request Engineer Oliver for the arrival of envelopes for the bids of the contractor. You may now open the bid box. Thank you. Dali. Tama yun. Tatlo. So for contract ID 24FD0016, we have here three bidders, namely Salnin Construction Services, SHLA Construction and Supply, and ADSL Construction and Trading. So for CWA result, may I request Engineer Ami for the result.
Good morning, everyone. Eligibility results from CWA. SLA Construction and Supply, Mayor's Permit, valid until December 31, 2024. DTI, valid until April 13, 2028. Tax Clearance, valid until January 5, 2025. PhilJeps, May 14, 2024. Class B participation, 100%. Pickup license, valid until February 1, 2025. Pickup registration, valid until February 1, 2025. Work experience, pass, and FCC, pass. Next, ADSL Construction and Trading. Mayor's Permit, valid until December 31, 2024. DTI, January 27, 2025. Tax Clearance, valid until September 8, 2024. PhilJeps, valid until October 5, 2024. Class B participation, 100%. Pickup license, valid until July 15, 2024. Pickup registration, July 15, 2026. Work experience, pass, and FCC, pass. Next, Salnin Construction Services, Mayor's Permit, valid until December 31, 2023. Please verify. DTI, valid until September 23, 2026. Tax Clearance, April 12, 2024. PhilJeps, March 28, 2024. Class B participation, 100%.
Pickup license valid until June 30, 2023. License in the DPWH registry is not valid. Pickup registration valid until December 23, 2024. Work experience, pass, and FCC, pass. That's all, sir.
So, thank you, Ms. Engineer Ann. So, we now request Mr. Vice Chair for the opening of the envelope for manual checking of the bids. So, time check, 10:32 in the morning.
Thank you, Chairperson. So let's proceed to the opening of bids for our first contractor, ADSL Construction and Trading. Let's open the technical documents, please. While waiting, we proceed to the second contractor. Okay lang ba?
Ay, di pa. Proceed na lang sa second bidder.
So let's proceed to the second bidder while waiting for the first bidder for their file to be downloaded online. So for SHLA Construction and Supply, they submitted an original copy of their bid as well as a copy of their bid. We proceed to the opening of the original documents. They submitted the following original technical documents and SHLA Construction and Supply. The technical components they submitted are the following. Certificate of PhilJEP's registration valid until May 14, 2024, 31, 2024. Verified. So December 31, 2024. Tax clearance valid until February 1, 2025. Okay. Next, they also submitted the list of their ongoing projects, including awarded but not yet started. Their statement of single largest completed contract, duly signed. Duly signed and notarized bid securing declaration. The contractor's organizational chart, the list of their key personnel to be assigned to the contract, as well as the list of their ID 24FD0016, Palnin Construction Services submitted the following. Certificate of Field Jobs Registration valid until March 28, 2024. Mayor's Permit valid until DTI valid until September 23, 2026. Mayor's Permit valid until December 31, 2024. Tax Clearance Certificate valid until April 12, 2024. Pickup License valid until December 22, 2024. Verified that their pickup license will expire on December 22, 2024. They also submitted a duly signed and notarized bid securing declaration, contractor's organizational chart, the list of their key personnel to be assigned to the contract, the list of contractors' equipment pledged to the contract. Duly signed and notarized omnibus sworn statement. The statement identifying the bidder's single largest completed contract similar to the contract to be bid. And net financial contracting capacity. So they also submitted the list of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started.
We now proceed with the online bidder, ADSL Construction and Trading.
For ADSL Construction and Trading, they submitted an electronic copy of their field jobs. So, Certificate of Field Jobs Registration valid until October 5, 2024. Page 3, please. DTI Certificate valid until January 27, 2025. Mayor's Permit valid until December 31, 2023. I-verify na lang yan. Tax Clearance valid until September 8, 2024. PCAB license valid until July 15, 2024. For the mayor's permit, valid until December 31, 2024. Verified for the mayor's permit. Truck, duly signed and notarized bid securing declaration. The contractor's organizational chart. The contractor's list of key personnel to be assigned to the contract. The contractor's page down, please. Duly signed and notarized omnibus sworn statement. Affidavit of signed inspection, duly signed and notarized. Contractor's audited financial statement. NFCC. Sige nga. Yun, NFCC.
So the bidders for contract ID 24 FD0016, the three contractors passed the preliminary examination for technical documents they submitted. We now proceed with the opening of financial documents for the three bidders for contract ID 24 FD0016.
For ADSL bid form. Bill of quantities. Oh, blank. Next document, please. Detailed estimates. Cash flow by quarter. So ADSL Construction and Trading has a total bid amount for contract ID 24 FD0016 of 4,850,974 pesos and 81 centavos only. Again, 4,850,974 pesos and 81 centavos only,
No discount.
with no offered discount. With a variance of negative 2%. We now proceed to the bid of SHLA Construction and Supply. SHLA Construction and Supply submitted the following documents: original and duly signed bid form, original copy of their bill of quantities and detailed estimate, both are duly signed, and original copy of their cash flow by quarter, duly signed. So SHLA Construction and Supply has a total bid amount of 4,887,872 pesos and 95 centavos only. Again, 4,887,872 pesos and 95 cents only. 4,887,872.95 with a negative variance of 1.25% with no offered discount.
For the next bidder.
For our next and final bid for contract ID 24FD0016, Salnin Construction Services, submitted the following documents. Original and duly signed bid form. Original. Detailed estimate and bill of quantities. Both are duly signed. And original copy of their cash flow by quarter. Salnin Construction Services has a total bid amount of 4,947,974 pesos and 30 cents only. 4,947,974 pesos and 30 cents only. 4,947,974.30 with a negative variance of 0.04% with no offered discount.
So the financial documents for contract ID number 24FD0016, the three bidders also passed the preliminary examination they submitted. So for contract ID number 24FD0016, ADSL Construction and Trading, the total bid amount is 4,850,974 pesos and 81 cents. Again, 4,850,974 pesos and 81 cents. Again, 4,850,974.81. With so the lowest bidder as read is ADSL Construction Trading with a variance of 2%. So the evaluation of bids will be conducted on February 9, and this will also be subject for the post-qualification by the BAC TWG on February 16, both at 8:30 in the morning. So moving on to the second project. So contract ID number 24FD0017. So we have here three, one online. So the three bidders are Dream Builders and Tech Dev Corporation, SHLA Construction and Supply, ADSL Construction and Trading. We now open the bid documents for ADSL Construction and Trading. For CWA result, I'm Engineer Maldo. I'll read the result.
Hello. For project 24FD0017, first bidder, Dream Builders and Tech Development Corporation. Mayor's permit, valid until December 31, 2024. DT-SEC, dated March 28, 2062. Tax clearance, valid until September 18, 2024. PhilJEPS, valid until October 14, 2024. Class B participation, 100%. PCAB license, September 12, 2025. PCAB registration, November 14, 2025. Work experience, pass. NFCC pass. Next, SLA Construction and Supply. Mayor's permit, valid until December 31, 2024. DTI, valid until April 13, 2028. Tax clearance, valid until January 5, 2025. PhilJeps, May 14, 2024. Class B participation, 100 tab license, February 1, 2025. PCAB registration, February 1, 2025. Work experience, pass. NFCC, pass. Next, ADSL Construction and Trading. Mayor's permit, valid until December 31, 2024. DTI, January 27, 2025. Tax clearance, valid until September 8, 2024. PhilJeps, valid until October 5, 2024. Class B participation, 100%. PCAB license, July 15, 2024. PCAB registration, July 15, 2026. Work experience, pass. NFCC, pass. That's all, sir.
Thank you, Engineer Mualdo. We now proceed with the opening of the envelopes and the online bidder. Mr. Vice Back Chair. So time check, 10:55 in the morning.
So for contract ID 24FD0017, we have a bid submitted through online by ADSL Construction and Trading, which are the following. Certificate of PhilJeps registration valid until October 5, 2024. Next document, please. DTI certificate valid until January 27, 2025. Mayor's permit will expire on December 31, 2023 for verification. Tax clearance expiration date is September 8, 2024. And PCAB license expiration date is July 15, 2024. For DTI, Mayor's permit expiration date is December 31, 2024. Verified. Next document, please. List of all ongoing projects, private and government. Contractor statement of single largest completed contract. The contractor's bid securing declaration, duly signed and notarized. Contractor's organizational chart. Contractor's list of key personnel to be assigned to the contract. The list of their equipments to be assigned to the contract. The contractor's omnibus sworn statement, please. Let's see kung duly signed and notarized. Thank you. Next document, please. Certificate of site inspection, duly signed and notarized. The contractor's net financial or audited financial statement. Or next document, please. Audited financial statement.
For the next bidder.
We now proceed with Dream Builders and Tech or hindi sure kung tama. Pangalan. There's a correction for the company name, please. Dream Builders and Tech Development Corporation. The word "and" comes first, then "tech." Okay?
Dream towards.
Two words. Then Dream Builders, two words. Dream space builder. Corp ba? Corp. C-O-R-P. DEV. No, that. Ano? C-O-R-P. Dot. So let's proceed to their submitted certificate of field jobs registration valid until October 14, 2024. With SEC certificate, mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. Tax clearance expiration date is on September 18, 2024. PCAB license September 12, 2025. Expiration date. They also submitted their list of ongoing projects, government and private projects. The list of their completed projects. The contractor's organizational chart. The contractor's list of key personnel to be assigned to the contract. The contractor's list of equipment and certification of availability of their equipment. Their duly signed and notarized omnibus sworn statement. The contractor's net financial contractor capacity.
Wala. Magkawa ng dulo. Double check mo. Baka huling. Number lang po. Ayun. Wala. Nahugot pala. Na-fill up yung irritag mo.
Dream Builders and Tech Development Corporation submitted an original copy and duly signed and notarized bid securing declaration. We now proceed to the next and final contractor for ID 24FD0017. HLA Construction and Supply submitted an original copy and copy 1 of their bid. For the original copy, they have the original technical documents and original financial documents. We now proceed to the opening of their technical or original technical documents. So SHLA Construction and Supply for contract ID 24FD0017 submitted the following certificate of field jobs registration valid until May 14, 2024. DTI certificate valid until April 13, 2028. Mayor's permit will expire on December 31, 2024. Tax clearance certificate will valid until January 5, 2025, and pickup license valid until February 1, 2025. They submitted their list of all ongoing projects as well as their statement of single largest completed contract, bid securing declaration duly signed and notarized, the contractor's organizational chart, the list of their key personnel to be assigned to the contract, the list of their major equipments to be assigned to the contract, their duly signed and notarized omnibus sworn statement, and net financial contracting capacity.
So the bidders for contract ID number 24FD0013, namely ADSL Construction and Trading, Dream Builders and Tech Dev Corp, SHLA Construction and Supply, passed the preliminary examination for technical documents they submitted. So we will now proceed with the opening of financial document for the three bidders.
Start with ADSL Construction and Trading. They submitted a bid form. Next document. Bill of quantities. Detailed estimate. And cash flow by quarter. So ADSL Construction and Trading has a total bid amount of 4,875,735 pesos and 70 cents only, with no offer discount. Again, 4,875,735 pesos only and 70 cents only with no offer discount. For 875,735.70. With a negative variance of 1.5%. We proceed with Dream Builders and Tech Dev Corp. Hanapin pa. So Dream Builders submitted original financial document for contract ID 24FD0017. The contents of which are as follows: their original and duly signed bid form, original and duly signed bill of quantities, and detailed estimates, and original copy and duly signed cash flow by quarter. Dream Builders and Tech Dev Corp has a total bid amount of 4,939,843 pesos and 30 cents only. 4,939,843 pesos and 30 cents only. For 939,843.30 with no offered discount. We now proceed to the third and last bidder, SHLA Construction and Supply. He submitted a bid for 23FD0017, which are as follows: original and duly signed bid form, original and duly signed bill of quantities and detailed estimates, and original copy of their cash flow by quarter. SHLA Construction and Supply has a total bid amount of 4,885,778 pesos and 73 cents. Again, 4,885,778 pesos and 73 cents only, with no offered discount. For 885,778.73.
So the financial documents for contract ID number 24FD0017, the three bidders also passed the preliminary examination for the financial components or financial documents they submitted. So for the lowest bidder, as read, is ADSL Construction and Trading with a bid amount of 4,875,735 pesos and 70 cents. Again, 4,875,735 pesos and 70 cents. Again, 4,875,735.70 with a negative variance of 1.5%. So the evaluation of bid will be on February 9, 2024. This also be subjected for the conduct of post-qualification by the BAC TWG on February 16, 2024, both at 8:30 in the morning. Moving on to the third project, 24FD0018. We have here three bidders, namely CWA tatlo. Dalawa. So we have here two online bidders. It's Jopen Construction and Supply and ADSL Construction and Trading and SHLA Construction and Supply. So for CWA Resort, Engineer Romualdo for the
For 24 FD 0018, Jopet Construction and Supply. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. DTI, May 24, 2026. Tax clearance, valid until August 18, 2024. PhilJeps, valid until October 23, 2024. Class B participation, 100%. Pickup license, valid until February 22, 2026. Pickup registration, October 10, 2026. Work experience, pass. NFCC, fail. NFCC is less than the ABC. NFCC is less than the ABC. For SLA Construction and Supply, Mayor's permit, December 31, 2024. DTI, valid until April 13, 2028. Tax clearance, valid until 5, 2025. PhilJeps, valid until May 14, 2024. Class B participation, 100%. Pickup license, valid until February 1, 2025. Pickup registration, February 1, 2025. Work experience, pass. NFCC, pass. For ADSL Construction and Trading, Mayor's permit, December 31, 2024. DTI, February 27, 2025. Tax clearance, valid until September 8, 2024. PhilJeps, October 5, 2024. Class B participation, 100%. Pickup license, valid until July 15, 2024. Pickup registration, July 15, 2026. Work experience, pass. NFCC, pass.
So we will now proceed with the opening of technical documents. Mr. Vice Back Chair. Time check, 11:17 a.m.
Okay, let's now proceed to our first contract, the opening of bids of our first contractor. They submitted the following: PhilJeps registration, valid until October 23, 2024. DTI certificate, expiration date is May 24, 2026. Mayor's permit, expiration date is December 31, 2024. Tax clearance is expiration date is on August 18, 2024. And pickup license valid until February 22, 2026. Job and Construction and Supply submitted as well the list of their ongoing projects. And their net
Pero i-check mo yung duman sa sabon. Then, ilang klase.
So, di mo continue muna. Hindi ka na lang. Habang nag-compute. Pwede sa post ko. Pwede sa post ko. Printing na.
Let's proceed to the next contractor, please, which submitted their bid via online. For ADSL Construction and Trading, Certificate of PhilJEPS registration valid until October 5, 2024. Their DTI certificate valid until January 27, 2025. Mayor's permit expiration date is on December 31, 2023. Tax clearance will expire on September 8, 2024. And pickup license expiration date is on July 15, 2024. The mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. Next document, please. They also submitted their list of ongoing projects, their statement of single largest completed contract, duly signed and notarized bid securing declaration, contractor's organizational chart, the list of their key personnel to be assigned to the contract, and the list of their major equipments to be assigned in the contract, omnibus sworn statement duly signed and notarized, certificate of or affidavit of site inspection duly signed and notarized, and there's net financial contracting capacity. We now proceed with our third and last bidder for project ID 24FD0018, SHLA Construction and Supply submitted an original and copy of their bid. We now proceed to the opening of their original document. They submitted an original copy of their financial and technical documents. We're now opening the envelope of their original technical documents for contract ID 24FD0018, which has the following components: Certificate of PhilJEPS registration valid until May 14, 2024, the list of their ongoing projects, government and private, their statement of single largest completed contract, SLCC, duly signed and notarized bid securing declaration, their organizational chart, the list of their key personnel to be assigned to the contract, and the list of their major equipments to be assigned to the contract, duly signed and notarized omnibus sworn statement, and finally, their net financial contracting capacity.
So the bidders for contract ID number 24FD0018 passed the preliminary examination of technical documents they submitted. So, moving on, we will now proceed with the opening of financial documents they submitted.
We start with the bid at Job and Construction. Submitted an original copy of their bid form. Original copy of bill of quantities, as well as detailed estimate and cash flow by quarter. The Job and Construction and Supply has a total bid amount of 4,826,192 pesos and 45 cents only. 4,826,192 pesos and 45 cents only, with no offer discount. For our second contractor, ADSL Construction and Trading submitted the following. Bid form, bill of quantities, and detailed estimates. Finally, their cash flow by quarter. ADSL Construction and Trading has a total bid amount of 4,900,445 pesos and 53 cents only. 4,900,445 pesos and 53 cents only.
No.
No offered discount.
Moving on.
We now proceed to our third and last contractor, SHLA Construction and Supply, submitted a hard copy of their bid. We are now opening the original copy of their financial documents, which has the following components: bid form, original and duly signed; bill of quantities and detailed estimate, both documents are duly signed; and cash flow by quarter. SHLA Construction and Supply has a total bid amount of 4,884,563 pesos only. 4,884,563 pesos only. 4,884,563.00. With a negative variance of 1.32%.
So the financial documents for contract ID number 24FD0018. Three bidders also passed the preliminary examination for financial components they submitted. So for the lowest bidder as read, Jopen Construction and Supply, with a bid amount of 4,826,192 pesos and 45 cents. Again, 4,826,192 pesos and 45 cents. Again, 4,826,192.45 with a negative variance of 2.5%. So this will also be subject for bid evaluation on February 9, and this is the conduct of post-qualification will be on February 16, both at 8:30 in the morning. So moving on with the fourth project, 24FD0019, we have here three bidders, namely NGS Construction Supply, SHLA Construction and Supply, and ADSL Construction and Trading. Engineer Romualdo, can you read the CWA result?
For contract ID FD0019, NGS Construction Supply, Mayor's Permit, December 31, 2024. DTI, valid until April 3, 2024. Tax Clearance, valid until July 12, 2024. PhilJeps, July 17, 2024. Class B Participation, 100%. Pickup License, February 3, 2025. Pickup Registration, valid until July 16, 2026. Work Experience Pass and FCC Pass. For SLA Construction and Supply, Mayor's Permit, valid until December 31, 2024. DTI, April 13, 2028. Tax Clearance, valid until January 5, 2025. PhilJeps, May 14, 2024. Class B Participation, 100%. Pickup License, February 1, 2025. Pickup Registration, February 1, 2025. Work Experience Pass and FCC Pass. For ADSL Construction and Trading, Mayor's Permit, valid until December 31, 2024. DTI, July 27, 2025. Tax September 8, 2024. PhilJeps, valid until October 5, 2024. Class B Participation, 100%. Pickup License, July 15, 2024. Pickup Registration, July 15, 2026. Work Experience Pass and FCC Pass.
So we now request Mr. Vice Back Chair for the opening of envelopes for manual checking. Time check, 11:37 in the morning.
We now proceed to the opening of bids submitted electronically by ADSL Construction and Trading. They have a certificate of PhilJeps registration valid until October 5, 2024. DTI certificate valid until January 27, 2025. Mayor's Permit expiration date is December 31, 2023. Tax Clearance valid until September 8, 2024, and Pickup License valid until July 15, 2024. Mayor's Permit verified valid until December 31, 2024. Next document, please. They also submitted the list of their ongoing projects. Their statement of single largest completed contract. Bid securing declaration, duly signed and notarized. The contractor's organizational chart. The contractor's list of key personnel to be assigned to the contract. The contractor's list of major equipment to be assigned for the contract. The contractor's omnibus sworn statement, duly signed and notarized. Contractor's certificate or affidavit of site inspection, duly signed and notarized. The contractor's net financial contracting capacity. We now proceed to our second bidder, SHLA Construction and Supply. The contractors submitted an original copy of their documents and copy of their bid. For their original copy of their documents, they have the technical and financial. We now proceed to the opening of their technical document. SHLA Construction and Supply submitted a bid for 24 FD0019, which has the following contents. Certificate of PhilJobs registration valid until May 14, 2024. DTA certificate valid until April 30, 2028. Mayor's permit. Expiration date is December 31, 2024. Tax clearance will expire until January 5, 2025. And pickup license valid until February 1, 2025. They also submitted the list of their all ongoing government projects and private contracts, their statement of single largest completed contract, bid securing declaration duly signed and notarized, organizational chart, list of their key personnel, and major equipments to be assigned in the contract, an omnibus sworn statement, duly signed and notarized, and finally, their net financial contracting capacity. We now proceed to our third and final bidder for contract ID 24FD0019 is NGS Construction and Supply. They submitted an original copy of their bid as well as a copy of their bid. We now proceed to the opening of their original document. They submitted an original copy of their technical and financial document. We now proceed to the opening of their financial document. Technical document. So NGS Construction and Supply submitted the following: Certificate of PhilJobs registration valid until July 17/2024. DTI certificate, expiration date is on April 3, 2024. Mayor's permit, expiration date is on December 31, 2024. Tax clearance will expire on July 12, 2024. Pickup license is valid until February 3, 2025. The list of their ongoing government and private contracts, statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, duly signed and notarized bid securing declaration, organizational chart, the list of their key personnel, and major equipments to be assigned in the contract. Duly signed and notarized omnibus sworn statement. And NFCC.
So the three bidders passed the preliminary examination for technical documents they submitted. We will now proceed with the financial documents.
We now start the opening of financial documents submitted via online by ADSL Construction and Trading. We submitted a bid form, bill of quantities, and detailed estimates. And finally, cash flow by quarter. ADSL Construction and Trading has a total bid amount of 4,849,812 pesos and 14 cents only, with no offer discounts. For 849,812.14. With a negative variance of 2.02%. We now proceed to the opening of bid of SHLA Construction and Supply. The contents of their financial or original financial document are as follows: original and duly signed bid form, original and duly signed bill of quantities, and detailed estimates. And finally, they submitted an original copy and duly signed cash flow by quarter. SHLA Construction and Supply has a total bid amount of 4,884,855 pesos and 24 cents only, with no offered discount. For 884,855.24 with a negative variance of 1.31%. We now proceed to our third and final bidder for project ID 24FD0019. NGS Construction and Supply, who has submitted the following documents: original copy, duly signed bid form, original copy, summary of bid, bill of quantities, and detailed estimates. All are duly signed, and cash flow by quarter. NGS Construction and Supply has a total bid amount of 4,905,794 pesos and 45 cents only. For 905,794.45 with a negative variance of 0.89%.
So, for the lowest bidder as read, ADSL Construction and Trading with the bid amount of 4,849,812 pesos and 14 cents. Again, 4,849,812 pesos and 14 cents. Again, 4,812.14 with a negative variance of 2.02%. So this will also be subjected for the conduct of post-qualification on Feb 16 and bid evaluation will be on Feb 9, both at 8:30 in the morning. So moving on with the fifth project, 24FD0020. We have here three bidders: NGS Construction and Supply, SHLA Construction and Supply, Salnin Construction Services. Engineer Ami, may we request to read the CWA result?
For contract ID FD0020, NGS Construction Supply, Mayor's Permit, December 31, 2024, DTI, valid until April 3, 2024, Tax Clearance, valid until July 12, 2024, PhilJeps, valid until July 17, 2024, Class B Participation, 100%, PCAB License, valid until February 3, 2025, PCAB Registration, valid until July 16, 2026, Work Experience, Pass, and FCC Pass. For SLA Construction and Supply, Mayor's Permit, valid until December 31, 2024, DTI, April 13, 2028, Tax Clearance, valid until January 5, 2025, PhilJeps, valid until May 14, 2024, Class B Participation, 100%, PCAB License, February 1, 2025, PCAB Registration, February 1, 2025, Work Experience, Pass, and FCC Pass. For Salnin Construction Services, Mayor's Permit, December 31, 2023, which was already verified. DTI, September 23, 2026. Tax clearance, April 12, 2024. Field jobs, March 28, 2024. Class B participation, 100%. Pickup license, valid until June 30, 2023, which was already verified. Pickup registration, December 23, 2024. Work experience, pass, and FCC pass.
Thank you, Ms. Engineer Ami. So we now open the envelopes for the 3 bidders. Time check 11:51 a.m.
We now proceed to the opening of bid of our first contractor, NGS Construction and Supply. He submitted an original and copy of their bid. We now proceed to the opening of their original document. Which has technical and financial, both are original. We now proceed to the opening of their original technical document. So NGS Construction and Supply submitted the following. Certificate of PhilJEP's registration valid until July 17, 2024. DTI certificate. Expiration date is on April 3, 2024. Mayor's permit will expire on December 31, 2024. Tax clearance valid until July 12, 2024. And pickup license valid until February 3, 2025. They submitted the statement of all its ongoing government and private projects. The statement of single largest completed contract. Duly signed and notarized bid securing declaration. Their organizational chart. The list of their key personnel to be assigned to the contract. The list of their major equipments to be assigned to the contract. Duly signed and notarized omnibus sworn statement. Net financial contracting capacity. We now proceed to our second bidder, SHLA Construction and Supply. Their bid has the following envelopes, original and copy of their bid. We now proceed to the opening of their original document. They submitted a technical and financial document which both are original. We now open their technical document. So SHLA Construction and Supply submitted the following documents for 24 FT0020, which are the following: Certificate of PhilJEP's registration valid until May 14, 2024. DTI certificate will expire on April 13, 2028. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. Tax clearance certificate valid until January 5, 2025. And pickup license valid until February 1, 2025. The list of their ongoing projects, the statement of their largest completed contract, bid securing declaration, duly signed and notarized, organizational chart, the list of their key personnel and major equipments to be assigned to the contract, and duly signed and notarized omnibus sworn statement, and net financial contracting capacity. We now proceed to our third and final bidder for this contract. We now open the bid of Talnin Construction Services who submitted an original and copy of their bid. We now proceed to the opening of the original envelope. Which has their technical and financial document, both are original. We now proceed to the opening of their technical or original technical documents. So, Salnin Construction Services submitted the following for contract ID number 24FD0020. Certificate of Field Jobs Registration valid until March 28, 2024. DTI valid until September 23, 2026. Mayor's Permit valid until December 31, 2024. Tax Clearance Certificate valid until April 12, 2024. List of ongoing government and private contracts, SLCC, PCAB license, valid until December 22, 2024. Duly signed and notarized bid securing declaration to contractors' organizational chart, the list of their key personnel to be assigned to the contract, list of their major equipments pledged to the contract. Original, duly signed and notarized omnibus sworn statement and net financial contracting capacity.
So the three bidders for contract ID number 24FD0020 passed the preliminary examination of technical documents that they submitted. We now proceed the opening of financial envelope for the three bidders.
We now open the original copy of financial documents submitted by NGS Construction and Supply, which has the following components: original and duly signed bid form, original and duly signed bill of quantities, and detailed estimate, as well as their cash flow by quarter. NGS Construction and Supply has a total bid amount for contract ID 24FD0020 of 4,911,831 pesos and 95 cents only. 4,911,831 pesos and 95 cents only. For 911,831.95 with no offer discount. Next, SHLA Construction and Supply submitted an original copy of their financial document, which has the following components: original and duly signed bid form, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, and cash flow by quarter. All are original and duly signed. So SHLA Construction and Supply has a bid for contract ID 24FD0020 of 4,850,984 pesos and 16 cents only. 4,850,984 pesos and 16 cents only. For 850-984.16 with no offer discount. We now proceed to our last bidder for contract ID 24FT0020. Salnin Construction Services, which submitted the following documents: bid form, detailed estimate, bill of quantities, and cash flow by quarter. All are duly signed and original. Salnin Construction and Services has a total bid amount of 4,943,244 pesos and 89 cents only, with no offer discounts. 4,943,244.89 with a negative variance of 0.14%.
The financial documents for contract ID number 24FD0020. The three bidders also passed the preliminary examination for financial documents they submitted. So for the lowest bidder as read, SHLA Construction and Supply, with a bid amount of 4,850,984 pesos and 16 cents. Again, 4,850,984 pesos and 16 cents. 4,850,984.16 with a negative variance of 2%. So the evaluation of bids will be on February 9, 2024. This will also be subjected for the conduct of post-qualification by the BAC TWG on Feb 16, 2024, both at 8:30 in the morning. So moving on with the last project, project number 6, the contract ID number 24FD0021. So we have here three bidders, namely NGS Construction and Supply, Jopen Construction and Supply, SHLA Construction and Supply. So we have here one bidders with the online submission. So Engineer Maldo, can you read the CWA result?
For contract ID 24FD0021, NGS Construction and Supply, Mayor's Permit, valid until December 31, 2024, ATI, April 3, 2024, Tax Clearance, valid until July 12, 2024, PhilJeps, July 17, 2024, Class B Participation, 100%, Pickup License, February 3, 2025, Pickup Registration, July 16, 2026, Work Experience, Pass, and FCC, Pass. For Joven Construction and Supply, Mayor's Permit, valid until December 31, 2024, BTI, valid until May 24, 2026, Tax Clearance, valid until August 18, 2024, PhilJeps, October 23, 2024, Class B Participation, 100%, Pickup License, February 22, 2026, Pickup Registration, valid October 10, 2026, Work Experience, Pass, NFCC, failed, same, NFCC is less than the ABC. For Slab Construction and Supply, Mayor's Permit, valid until December 31, 2024, BTI, April 13, 2028, Tax Clearance, valid until January 5, 2025, PhilJeps, May 14, 2024, Class B Participation, 100%, Pickup License, February 1, 2025, Pickup Registration, valid until February 1, 2025, Work Experience, Pass, and FCC, Pass.
And thank you, Engineer Ami. So we now request Mr. back Vice Chairman, for the opening of the bid envelope for manual checking. Time check in 12:05 p.m.
Let's now proceed to the opening of bids submitted electronically by Job and Construction and Supply. We have the certificate of field jobs registration valid until October 23, 2024. DTI certificate will expire on May 24, 2026. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. Tax clearance will expire on August 18, 2024. And pickups license valid until February 22, 2026. The list of their ongoing projects. Their statement of largest completed contract. Bid securing declaration duly signed and notarized. Organizational chart. Contractors' key personnel to be assigned in the contract. The list of their equipment pledge. Omnibus sworn statement. Duly signed and notarized. Affidavit of site inspection. And net financial contracting capacity.
We now proceed to the second bidder.
Our second bidder is NGS Construction and Supply, submitted an original and a copy of their bid. We are now opening the original copy of their bid, which has the original copy of technical and financial documents. We now proceed to the opening of their technical documents submitted for contract ID 24FD0021. So NGS Construction and Supply submitted the following: certificate of field jobs registration valid until July 17, 2024. DTI certificate will expire on April 3, 2024. Mayor's permit expiration date is December 31, 2024. Tax clearance valid until July 12, 2024, and pickup license valid until February 3, 2025. They submitted also their statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, statement of their single largest completed contract, duly signed and notarized bid securing declaration, the contractor's organizational chart, the contractor's list of key personnel and major equipments to be assigned in the contract, the contractor's duly signed and notarized omnibus sworn statement, and net financial contracting capacity. We now proceed to the opening of bid of our third and final contractor for this project, 24FD0021. HLA Construction and Supply submitted both original and copy of their bid. We now proceed to the opening of their original documents, which has the following: the technical and financial, both are original. We now proceed to the opening of their original technical document for contract ID 24FD0021, which has the following: certificate of field jobs registration valid until May 14, 2024. DTI certificate valid until April 13, 2028. Mayor's permit will expire on December 31, 2024. Tax clearance certificate will expire on January 5, 2025. And pickup license valid until February 1, 2025. They submitted the list of their ongoing projects, both government and private contracts, the statement of their single largest completed contract, original, and duly signed and notarized bid securing declaration. The contractor's organizational chart, the list of their key personnel, and list of major equipments to be assigned to the contract. Duly signed and notarized omnibus sworn statement, and finally net financial contracting capacity.
So the three bidders passed the preliminary examination for contract ID 24FD0021. So moving on, we now proceed with the opening of financial documents.
We now open the financial document submitted through online by Jopen Construction and Supply. The original copy of their bid form. Next document, please. Bill of quantities. Detailed estimates. And cash flow by quarter. Jopen Construction and Supply has a total bid amount of 4,910,648 pesos and 91 cents only for 910,648.91 with no offered discount.
Now proceed with the second bidder.
Our second bidder is NGS Construction and Supply, who submitted an original copy of their financial document, which has the following components for contract ID 24FD0021, original copy and duly signed bid form, summary of unit prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, and cash flow by quarter. All are duly signed and original. NGS Construction and Supply has a total of 4,905,794 pesos and 45 cents only, with no discounts offered, for 90794.45, with a negative variance of 9%. We now proceed to our third and last bidder for contract ID 24FD0021. SH document, which has the following contents: original and duly signed bid form, bid prices and bill of quantities, detailed estimates, and cash flow by quarter. All documents are original and duly signed. SHLA Construction and Supply has a total bid amount of 4,870,738 pesos and 91 cents only for 870,738.91, with a negative variance of 1.6%.
The financial document for contract ID number 24FD0021. The three bidders also passed the preliminary examination for the technical components or PET HLA Construction and Supply with a bid amount of 4,870,738 pesos and 91 cents. Again, 4 million. So, are there any other issue or other matters needed to be discussed? None? None? So, since there are no other issue and concern, so given the authority as the back chairperson, I may now declare this bid opening adjourned at 12:15 in the afternoon. So, thank you again and good morning.